Chapter 7, Voices in the Void. Journal entry, Day 7. The knocking didn't come last night. Instead, there were voices. At first, I thought I was imagining things. The groaning was still there, low and steady, but behind it, I started to hear faint whispers. It was like someone speaking just out of earshot, their words swallowed by the night. I strained to listen, leaning closer to the shuttered window. The whispers grew louder, clearer, until I realized something that chilled me to the core. They were saying my name. Thomas. The voice was soft, almost pleading. It came from the woods, shifting from one side of the cabin to the other. Then another voice joined in, and another, overlapping until it sounded like a crowd, all whispering my name. I've never felt fear like that before. It wasn't just the sound, it was the way they said it, like they knew me, like they'd been watching me for far longer than I realized. I didn't respond. I stayed at the table, gripping the rifle, trying to keep my breathing steady. Eventually, the voices faded back into the groaning, and the night passed in uneasy silence. This morning, I found another stack of rocks near the edge of the woods. 3 stones again, but this time they were arranged in a triangle, with a single word scratched into the dirt beside them, "Come." I stared at it for a long time, debating what it meant. Was it a warning? An invitation? A threat? I considered destroying the rocks, but something stopped me. Call it superstition or fear, or just plain exhaustion. I didn't want to disturb whatever left them there. Instead, I retreated back to the cabin and spent the afternoon trying to keep my mind occupied. I cleaned the rifle again, rearranged supplies I don't have enough of, and jotted down some thoughts about the creatures. The more I observe them, the more certain I am that they're not mindless. The knocking, the voices, the rocks, these aren't random acts. They're deliberate, coordinated. But why? The ham radio came to life again tonight. This time it wasn't tapping or static. It was a voice, a real human voice. "Hello? Is anyone out there? Please, God, somebody answer." I scrambled to adjust the frequency, my hands shaking so badly I nearly knocked over the candle. "Yes!" I shouted into the mic. "I'm here! I can hear you!" For a moment, there was silence. Then the voice came back, trembling and desperate. "I don't know where I am. They're everywhere. I think they're inside. Please, I don't know what to do." I tried to keep him calm, asking his name, his location, anything to help. But before he could answer, there was a loud crash on his end, followed by a guttural growl and a scream that cut off abruptly. The static returned, deafening in its finality. It's night now, and the voices outside have started again. They're louder than before, more insistent. "Thomas, they don't sound pleading anymore. They sound angry. I don't know how much longer I can do this. If you're reading this and you're out there somewhere, I need you to know. I'm trying to survive. I'm trying to figure out what they are, what they want. But every day it feels like they're closing in. And every night the candle burns a little lower." Thomas Whitaker.